Welcome back to Mcdonski's NFL Weekly Pick'em Show. We're back for Week 8. Big slated games. No bye weeks this week. No teams are off. We got full 16 games this week, starting tonight, Thursday Night Football. Let's get right to it. Let's just not waste any time. Let's move myself a little further over here. We're doing it live, baby. We're doing it live. There's no fucking cuts here, okay? All right, so let's look at last week's results. We always got to check the results. We got to check the process because it's all about the process here at Mcdonski channel. This is our Moneyline Peaks last week. Moneyline Peaks, Moneyline Picks. Moneyline Picks, we're doing it live. So far this season, I have gone 60-45 straight up and an even 44-44 against the spread. Last week, we got killed against the spread, absolutely demolished. Couldn't really tell you why. I don't remember the exact picks. We're throwing them away. I'm not going to worry about it. Went 8-7 against the spread. You can see my moneyline picks here. Not against the spread. We went 8-7 straight up last week. These are my picks last week for the straight up bets. Kind of tough luck with Houston. They were in it right to the end, despite playing a pretty shitty fucking game. Jets was tough. Kind of thought the addition of Devontae Adams might spark something. Seems like it sparked absolutely fucking nothing, which is dope. But big wins otherwise. We got the Colts. The Colts somehow snuck it out. And we gotta move on. Listen, one bad week does not mean you're gonna have a bad week the next week, okay? All right, once again, we're gonna move on to done with the results. Let's look at this Week 8 slate. 16 games, full 16 games. A lot of big matchups. We're starting with the big matchup here, or what they thought was going to be a big matchup. Thursday Night Football, Minnesota in lovely, sunny Los Angeles against the Rams. Once again, like last week, I'm not going to do moneyline picks. I'm just going to fucking buzz through these. I don't want to spend too much time thinking about it, because if I spend too much time thinking about it, I'm going to be here for hours looking at a fucking computer screen. I got better shit to do. You got better shit to do. Let's just fucking go with our gut here. I kind of think that there's probably, speaking of not going with my fucking gut here, I kind of feel like this is one of those games where it's I want to take the favorite for the money line, but I want to, what is it? I want to take, I feel like this is going to be one of those weeks where I want to take the favorite straight up, but I want to bet the under, or bet the underdog to cover. It's currently Rams plus 2.5. I kind of think this could be a 1-point game. There's got to be some reason as to why the Rams aren't 6 or 7 point underdogs. They don't really have that much of a home crowd. You'd have to think, playing in Los Angeles, that there's going to be more Vikings fans there. I'm going to go straight up with this pick. I just think the Brian Flores defense is too fucking good. All right, on to Sunday. First game on the slate is going to be Ravens away, Baltimore away at Cleveland. We love switching up team names and city names here at Mcdonski Enterprises. I'm not betting against Lamar. He's looking like the best player in the league right now, by far. And we're just going to keep rolling with that. Same thing here. Just not going to overthink it. We're not going to overthink it. The Lions look too good. Hopefully my guy David Montgomery isn't hurt too badly, because they're going to need him. They need to have their offense be dynamic. They need to rely on the running game. And the Titans just traded away DeAndre Hopkins, so they clearly know that they clearly know that the season is a fucking wash and that they're dog shit. So we're gonna go with the Lions there. All right, interesting matchup here. Interesting matchup. Anthony Richardson going against C.J. Stroud in AFC South. Matchup of the Titans here with the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. It's in Houston. CJ Stroud played like, it's weird. He played like pretty badly. You could almost say it's like the worst game of his career last week against Green Bay, but like they also like they didn't even need him. Like if he was just like a little better, they win that game. That's what's crazy. Like if he's just a little bit better, it's almost like the rhythm of the game, like how the Texans scored was like almost just like it was so fucking weird. Like they were up, it was a close game. He threw for like, I think I checked at some point, he was like at like 70 yards or something like midway through the third quarter, and it's like that doesn't make any sense. I think it's a get right game. I feel like I'm probably gonna go with a lot of favorites here. Packers going to Jacksonville. Again, I'm not going to overthink it. I think the Packers defense, I'm starting to believe in it a little more. You know, call me crazy. Jordan Love's looking pretty good. I really hate the fucking Packers. I hate the Packers. Here's an underdog I'm going to pick. Call me crazy. I love the Cardinals. I love the Cardinals. I think they're good. I think they're pretty fucking good, man. And like we're expecting Tua to come back, and we're expecting the offense to be just like exactly like how it was before, as if the offense that they were rolling out with Tua and like the game and a half that he played before he got his 40th concussion, as if that offense was like really good. I just think the Dolphins are extraordinarily one-dimensional. I just like don't buy that Tua comes back and they're gonna be really good. I just don't buy it. Okay, we're moving on. The New York Football Jets playing the New England Patriots. It's gonna be in New England. Jets are pretty big favorites here. I wonder what real quick, if I might be so inclined to check. It's looking like it's Jets are favored by 7. And although underdogs have cooled off last few weeks, they were going absolutely insane at the beginning of the year. Finding it hard to pick the Patriots here. I read something that they might fire Gerard Mayo, which is fucking crazy. Like what? Like how the Patriots went from 2018 to this, like just absolutely in shambles. It's crazy. Not that I feel bad for them. Fuck the Patriots, but you know, whatever. This is an interesting one. This is a tough one. This is probably the toughest one yet. Atlanta Falcons going over to Tampa Bay, going over to the state of Florida to play the Bucks. The Bucks, who have just lost Chris Godwin for the year on a play that earned me some money. Thank you, Chris. Sorry that your ankle exploded. That's a pretty big bummer. And Mike Evans, my guy Mike Evans. Both their number 1 and their number 2 receivers for Tampa Bay are out. One for the season, one for an extended period of time. Like, just like, what are the vibes? Like, why? Like, what are the vibes right now for Baker? What are the vibes for Tampa Bay? It's got to be terrible. They just lost like their two best players, probably. You know, at least their 2 best offensive players. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do? This is not even like a wow, like let's fucking go Falcons type of pick. This is just like what a fucking whirlwind game you played. Like where it's like Baker, like is he gonna have this big game against fucking Baltimore? Baltimore gives up so many yards, so many points to opposing offenses. They're like the most they allow the most like fucking receiving yards to wide receivers or whatever. Like. And then to lose like that, they get like blown out. The score's a little closer than it should be at the end. I'm talking too much. It's gonna be the Falcons. It's gonna be the fucking Falcons. This is probably one of the games of the week. Has to be. Chicago Bears going over to Washington, our nation's capital, playing the fucking Commanders, playing the C words. Bears minus 150 favorites. Wow. I guess there's got to be rumblings that Jaden Daniels is not going to play. quick Google search is going to Washington plans to attempt to try to practice Jaden Daniels on Friday. That's from Adam Schefter. Today is Thursday. Today's Thursday, and as you know, we got to make picks on a Thursday. We're going with the Bears. We're going with the Bears. National media is going to be like, is Caleb the greatest fucking... No. Here's the other thing, too. Regardless if Jaden Daniels comes back, regardless or whatever, regardless if he's like 90, 80% healthy, the Bears are coming off the bye. They're coming off the bye week, and, you know, we're going to make it as simple as that. All right, so next 3, we're into the afternoon games, the beautiful, beautiful afternoon games. And I think there's one morning game here for some reason, right at the bottom there. New Orleans coming to beautiful, sunny Los Angeles, California, play the Chargers. Chargers looked pretty good up until the point that they blew it. Right up until the point that they fucking blew it last week, which is pretty classic Chargers. They Chargers it last week, which, you know, they fucking deserve. They know how to win games. They have the formula, and yet they refuse to do it. They do not want to rely on J.K. Dobbins enough. They don't want to... Their offense sucks, but you want to know who sucks more? The fucking New Orleans Saints. The Buffalo Bills make a cross-country trip to play an afternoon game in beautiful, sunny Seattle, Washington against my Seattle Seahawks. It's going to be week 2 of Amari Cooper. Where Seattle just made a trade for somebody. I think I want to pick the Seahawks here. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I freaking crazy? I'm kind of is the Saints. The Saints just played on a Thursday, but they suck. Nah, whatever. Eagles going to Cincinnati. Philadelphia going to Cincinnati. This looks like it's going to be a morning game. Why NFLPickWatch.com is this organized this way? Who knows? We're going to go with our gut here. I have not thought about this game at all. We are going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. Of course, there was no doubt in my head. All right, we're getting to the last couple of games. We're going to switch over to the secondary window real quick. Let me do this. Okay. Last couple of games. We're in the home stretch here. Carolina going over to the Mile High City to play the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos are coming off the bye. They are huge favorites here. Huge fucking favorites. They are favored by 10.5 points. 10.5 points. Holy shit. That is going to be a cover and a moneyline win for the Denver Broncos. Cover for the Panthers. Moneyline win for the Denver Broncos. Okay, we are on to the... I'm going to scroll down once more so we can get the last 3 games up on the big screen. Chiefs going over to play the Las Vegas Raiders in the hockey puck. Raiders got no fans. No offense, Raider Nation. You know, the Chiefs just got DeAndre Hopkins. They just got their guy. They got their fucking guy. Dallas Cowboys playing the 49ers. I'm thinking it's going to be the fucking Cowboys. Call me nuts. Call me loco. Call me crazy. Cowboys coming off of the bye. They're exercising all their demons. Mike McCarthy has to go to Applebee's. He's going to get a big meal. And we're going to come back fucking all fucking cylinders and guns and whatever is blazing. Okay. And the Cowboys are going to make this upset. They're going to make the upset on Sunday Night Football. I'm going to come home from work and I'm going to fucking watch it. I'm going to watch it happen. I'm manifesting it right now. Last game, Monday Night Football, barn motherfucking burner. The game we've all fucking been waiting for all season. We were fucking penciling it in. New York Giants playing the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers. Daniel Jones, Russell Wilson. God damn, what a fucking matchup. It's going to be Russ. It's going to be Russ. That's going to be it this week. Week 8, NFL picks with Mcdonski. You heard it here first.